Everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Eldred, Minnesota. So we are in August. It is time to get in the fields and get some wheat harvested. We do need to head down and kind of get a look at what the moisture is in the fields, but should be good enough. But we'll have to see. We did get quite a bit of rain there at the end of last month. Just getting these heads hooked up. So I'm expecting that we're going to be able to go today at some point. So I want to kind of get everything ready. We got the combines in the shop. We got the grain cart hooked up already. Everything's kind of been looked at. And we should be able to get in the field when we are ready. I'm actually just going to fire up the side-by-side, I think. Open the big door here. And we are going to start with field 24? 28, sorry. I'm going to start with 28. Didn't let it warm up enough, I suppose. Got the beat lifter out because we're going to start looking into that, making sure that's ready to go. It should be because it's brand spanking new. Shouldn't have any issues with that. Gonna need to get the topper out though. Make sure that thing has everything checked and ready to go on that as well, so looking forward to finally getting in the fields and getting some combining done after a long spring. Alright, just pulling up to the field now. We'll pull into this area that actually didn't get planted. Let's see. Walk in here a little bit. We're at 7.09. That seems really dry. What is the... This it? No, that's not it. What is the keybind for the moisture mod? It is Shift M. So wheat, grade A. So we're going to have some grade B, or no, we're going to have grade C going on. Do we have wet or rain in the forecast? We do. We have rain coming later tonight and in August 2 and 3. So it might be wise of us actually to hold off and see if we can get a little bit of moisture back in our wheat, which should be okay because we have plenty that we can do today yet. We should make sure the augers and everything are good to go for the bins. I don't expect us to put any wheat in the bins. I think we probably are going to be selling it off right now. There is another mod that I would like to try instead of the market dynamics. Actually, it was posted in one of my chats in my Discord. It's kind of like a contract mod, so I kind of want to get that in here actually before we start and see if we can get some sort of contract for the wheat. See if that makes a difference, because we will bin it if we need to. We have the bin space, but if we don't have to and we can get a good enough price for it, then with a contract, then maybe we won't. I know usually you kind of set your contracts up plenty in advance, but new mods come out, so you got to do what we got to do when we can do it. So I think we are actually going to hold off. Hopefully we get some moisture with the rain and get a little bit better grade on our wheat. All right, August 2 now. We are heading to the field, as you can see. We got the head following us up there. You're in my combine right now. And we're gonna get busted into this field. I am heading up first to kind of open it up. Then Dad is gonna follow in his. Like I said, Dad kind of only shows up during harvest season, just for another hand. He's too busy doing whatever they do. Enjoying retirement, part retirement, I guess. He will be driving the other combine. I'm looking forward to getting in the field here. We got 2 trucks. 2 trucks should be plenty, but we have 150,000 liters that we have under contract that needs to be sold up at the elevator right off the field, and then whatever comes after that we are going to put in the bin. That contract mod that I was tipped off to actually isn't released yet. It's just in development, so we are sticking with market dynamics for the moment. So I'm actually going to be, usually with this field we kind of load the head on here in this drive, and then I'm just going to kind of jump the ditch. It's not too bad of a ditch right over here, and get in there. I do need to record an auto drive path for the trucks yet, so we do need to do that once the field is opened up. It really is smart to try and get as flat as possible, flat ground as possible when you're loading your head on. Obviously there's some flex and stuff in the feeder house and all that good stuff, but it is in your best interest to try to get as flat ground as you can. So, with that being said, I need to come up here in front of where we're going to hop in the field, because with that 35-foot head, there's not going to be a lot of room. We need to stay out of the way, and as soon as I get in here to open it up, he's going to unhook the trailer, head back, and help get the other head back to the field, and we'll start kind of getting some other equipment down here as well. Need to fire this up. Fire our head up as well. Gonna slowly get through the ditch here. We are going to be spreading our straw. I want to make sure that's on. I want to disable straw swath. I'm curious what this is going to give me with the fertilizer mod. Essentially, it just shows your yields. It's kind of what we're looking at here. It just turned crop destruction on too, because we do want to kind of destroy the stubble there. Yes, moisture was about 12% when we checked it. Field really doesn't have a good field entrance that's not off the main highway. We kind of just use the 2 ends over there and down here where we just came in as our field entrances. Maybe eventually we'll kind of get an actual field entrance going. I'm gonna cut in here that we can hopefully turn around eventually. Could be good enough. Usually with our corn head we do 3 or 4. Because it's a bit smaller, but 70 feet should do. for turning around space. Feels like it's been a long time since we've done a good old American harvest. I mean, it has been a long time. Been quite a few on the UK series, but it's been a while since we've done any harvesting on an American map. I think the last one was corn, and that was No Creek Expanded, so that was a while ago. And that was with a very old harvester, so something new and more modern is always fun to play with. Alright, we need to get this set up quick. Crops, wheat. Probably should have done this before we even got in the field. Wheat. Load preset. It should be good, right? We'll see. I'm just gonna cut a little bit more. We'll get the header trailer brought in the field, and then he can head back and get some more of the equipment down here to the field. Got both in the field. We're rocking and rolling. Almost 3 o'clock already. But we're making things happen. Good. Everything's running pretty smooth. It doesn't seem like we have any loss right now, which is good. So that means that our combines are set up well. You guys have been getting trucks and things down to the field. Got one at least down there, it looks like. Usually I would not do the headlands this way, but it's easier to do when you have horseplay running as your second combine. So that's just kind of how the game works. You gotta make a full circle headland around the field. So that is what we're doing. We could have done something like that combine does the headlands while I start working the straight passes or something, but that's alright. It'll do for now. Let's take a look at our thingy here. So yield efficiency is at 89%. So if we were to look at this and our treatment plan or farm overview, so 28, somewhere it should say what our estimated yield is. So 89. I don't know what's the issue with the herbicide in this one. It like wasn't applying or something, so it says there's a 50% weed risk. I don't know. I wasn't able to get that to go away by spraying again, so not sure what's going on there. Might be an issue with the map and the soil and fertilizer mod, who knows. But working together, I don't know. But I mean, it's worked fine in all the other fields, so I don't know what the deal is with just this field. So we're not gonna have a super high yield on this field. Looks like it's only gonna be about 89%. But that's alright. This field is actually our other one that we'll be jumping across to at some point. The last I checked the weather, we are actually in for some sort of rain or something later today. Yeah, so late tonight we have some rain, but it also says it's hail, so we got hail and then rain coming. So we're going to be expecting a little bit of crop damage there. Another nice spot that wasn't planted. Getting up to about 65% in the grain tank here. I do love this combine. Nice S680 is probably one of my favorite combines with the big chunky tires on it. I don't know why, but I just think it looks sick. I like the back end of these S-Series combines too. There's always like those. This is actually the exact spec. The tailboards and everything that the guy I ran truck and did tillage and stuff for ran, so I've actually been in one of these, so that's probably why it's one of my preferred, because I actually have been in it before. It always makes a difference, just like your favorite, usually your first, or your favorite tractor is like the first tractor you've ever driven, right? And mine was a 8300, doing some plowing with my uncle's, like, years ago. At that time, I didn't really enjoy it very much. I was just a teenager that wanted to hang out with my friends and instead of be out in the field working, but I did it one time and I never did it again. Looking back on it, I wish I would have been more into it. But anyway, getting the headlands off. Probably going to be calling the grain cart here soon to get over here. Be interesting to see how that works. Usually, in the past, we've had issues with the articulated tractors and auto drive / course play. So we'll see how that actually works. I might have to end up running the grain cart a little bit. We'll have the course play running the combines. Usually seems to be what happens. I was hoping, I'm fingers crossed, I can stick in the combine and everything works smoothly, but we'll have to see. Alright, so things are rocking and rolling. We're having some hiccups. I tried to use horseplay for the grain cart. That didn't work out too well. I'm just not used to using it, so usually I use auto drive. And yeah, it just was kind of a hot mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. That did not work out very well. It drove through our crop, destroyed some of our crop over there. And then it started dumping in the field, so I don't know what's going on, but now it doesn't want to unload me. It's only unloading the combine that's on course play. I need to figure that out right now. But I am having a blast. Really enjoying this. It's like recognizing it. Because when I put my pipe out, usually it will come and, or at least react, but it won't actually, it will just kind of start driving around. It actually won't come over to me for some reason. See, it's like backing up right now. They're really working, trying to figure this out. I do think that it is down to the fact that it's an articulated tractor, so it's kind of having some issues. I've always had issues with articulated tractors on the grain carts. So I think we're going to bear with it until after wheat is done, and then maybe we'll figure out something different to put on the grain cart, because yeah, everything else we have is articulated besides the 8400, and in the fall that's going to be on the topper, and the new 8R is going to be on the lifter, so we might have to just figure out a completely different vehicle or tractor to put on that altogether. I'm going to let this guy go on course play so he finds the right spot. We're going to hop over here, do a little bit of grain carting. I knew that this isn't exactly realistic. Kind of just hopping around playing the game right now, but sometimes that's what we got to do in order to make things start to happen. Got our 2 trucks. dumping in there. While that happens, I'm going to turn my wheel on because that's not hardly moving at all. There we go. Should work. It's better now. We're going to get these guys rocking and rolling on where to go. So they need to go... Have I not actually made a courseplay course for... And I haven't made a, or auto drive. I haven't made an auto drive. Route up to the elevator yet. Interesting. Let's see, if we pop him on again. What do you mean you can't calculate path? I made a path for you. Let's see. I know you can do it. I believe in you, buddy. This guy needs to be unloaded. Are you gonna come and react? Please? Please come. He doesn't wanna. He doesn't wanna. I'm gonna figure that out really quick. Well, we are having no luck with either courseplay or auto drive. Apparently, it's only reacting to the other courseplay combine. It won't react to me at all. So looks like we're on grain cart duty. Tim is hopping in. We're gonna switch. Tim is gonna be in the combine for at least the rest of this field. So I'm gonna take on some green curtain duty. That's the pile that courseplay decided to just dump right in the middle of the field for some reason. I'm gonna top this truck off, we'll unload this one, and then I need to take this truck up to the elevator and record a auto drive course up to the elevator so that these trucks can get there. Don't remember how many liters these wagons or these trailers hold. Yeah, I'm not sure about the liters. Weak battery. Roger that. Another issue. Love it. Field. We don't know which one yet, so we're gonna just start right there. And away we go. We're just cutting out into the field, or onto the road through the grass. Like I said, it's not too crazy of a... Oh, I hooked it up to the wrong side. It's not too crazy of a ditch. Not too crazy of a ditch. So we can just drive right through it. Yeah, I'm gonna get this courseplay course, or this auto drive course. I am getting those all mixed up. Auto drive course recorded, and I will catch you guys shortly. So it's about 8 o'clock now. The elevator has closed. We're actually going to call it a day. That truck was the last one that they would take. So they're shutting down for the night. Makes sense. It's like 8 o'clock. They were just staying open a little late because a lot of guys were going right now. They usually close at 7. And this hog needs some fuel. We're actually going to leave these combines in the field overnight. We will head back to the farm and get a fuel truck. We can get this topped off. Actually did not need the grain cart at all there. We're just working on these small pieces, which kind of take a little bit to get done. So yeah, kind of the plan now. We need to get. So it looks like Ben is back with that truck. And this one, we're actually going to bring it back to the farm and we're going to bin it. So we're going to put whatever's left in there in the bin. And then we'll take the rest. That's off this field tomorrow. And we'll keep hauling to the elevator. Should be able to complete that contract with what we have on the next field, which is field 24. Got everything parked up. We actually got this. Well, we got 100 gallons in there, actually. Just blowing this off really quick inside. And then we got to grease it up a little bit too. No vehicle and lubrication rate. Right here. Well, but now it's in range when we're by the when we're by the stairs. So that should be good now. We have 816 liters of fuel in here, so we're gonna need some more. We might head back to the farm and do that. Gonna close up these side panels. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I thought there was a way to put the ladder down for when we're fueling. Very nice. Okay. Always nice for a little bit of role play. So that is nearly topped off. In the morning, we're gonna have to top off Dad's combine too. This one needs blown off as well, and a little bit of grease. Good deal. That is good to go as well. I'm just gonna check on the 9120, see if this needs anything. I doubt it will. Really didn't work this thing too hard, so oh, we're slightly dirty on the intake there. Might as well blow it out. There we go. Good deal. So we are done for the day. We're gonna leave that truck in there. We're all gonna just pile on into the pickup, head back to the farm, and oh, what's he doing? He was supposed to go back to the farm. Okay, some more AI management. Gotta love it. Alright, welcome to August 3. We are just got done fueling up the combine here. Got the filter blown out and everything. I know we kind of did a lot of that last night, but just doing it again. Pre-check for the day. So get down here. The thing is ready to go. We're gonna take the pickup down to the field real quick. Just check moisture. Dad was out here earlier, said it was good, but I just want to check and make sure. I'm just gonna drive down here. Should have enough fuel. I know that the transfer tank in this doesn't actually fill up the combine, but should be good. Alright, we're at 11.3, so we are still in the good moisture range. I think it's between 11 and 13, I think is what we're looking for with wheat. We should be good to go there. We got the combines fired up, warming up. Got the 9120 going as well. And then we actually have the P out today. We were having some issues with the other Freightliner last evening after we hauled it home. So we'll have to get that fixed at some point. Hopefully these two trucks stay rocking and rolling for the rest of wheat harvest. But alrighty, let's get into the combines. Let's get some wheat harvested. We're combining. We got the little short pieces off over on the corner of the field there, and then we just cut through another lands pass here. Got the grain cart sitting there ready to go. All the good stuff. Everything's going pretty smooth so far. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Who knows how long that's gonna last, but for now, we're gonna cross our fingers and hope it stays that way. So I just want to do a little bit of combining. Let the grain cart do what he's supposed to do. And I want the other combine to do what he's supposed to do, so I can just sit here in the combine with these sweet big old chunky tires on it and enjoy myself. Because there's nothing more enjoyable than running a combine in Farm Sim. What's your guys' favorite job in Farm Sim? I go back and forth. I'd say right now, combining is probably my favorite. There was a time where chopping was my favorite, but I haven't chopped in so long on Farm Sim. It has been a hot minute since I've chopped, which hopefully we're going to start doing a little bit more with the next American series that we're going to be doing. Still trying to figure out what map. We got some early access to Midwest Moraines, which is pretty cool by Carl Farms. It's a really good map. Might be doing a little multiplayer on there though eventually when we get the green light on that. So we might not be doing a series on it. Obviously there's always No Creek 4X, but I might wait until the next update for that to start a series on that, because it's kind of starting-ish to get close to that point where he's probably going to have an update at some point. And then there's always some MRG maps that we got. I'm really trying to still figure that out. It's kind of hard to start a new series for me. Like, I really got to be invested in the map. Really enjoy the map. I got to have a good farm build. That's another one. There's Edgar, Illinois by North-South Modding and Mapping. He has a farm on there that's a beef lot, and it is sweet. So I think eventually that's going to be a public map. I think the one on his Patreon is a final beta, so that should be out soon. But that feedlot farm he put in there is really cool. Definitely worth a check out once it's public. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Tell me what your favorite job in Farm Sim is, and what map should we be checking out? What do you think that we should be starting a new series on? It'll be kind of ran along with this one once we, because we're going to have a little bit of break until sugar beet harvest. I know that, like, technically pre-pile is going on right now, but there's not really a pre-pile in Farm Sim. So, but I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to change the crop calendar so that you could do pre-pile type of a thing in Farm Sim, you know, because it sounds like a lot of guys with pre-pile kind of just run their headlands, get their headlands off, and then when they're full-blown ready to go, they can just hop right in the field and get going. So that would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll actually look into that. We'll do a little pre-pile episode or something, because usually that'd be right now, I think. We're kind of running along with wheat harvest, at least from what I'm seeing with like Beet Farm and Mitch and stuff. It's kind of how it works, so I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna keep our head down here. Literally make sure nothing's clogging up the head. And we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Well, I've jumped in the grain cart. Old Timmy's taking over for me. And I am now on grain cart duty. Are you going to stop? Okay. It's like, when is he going to stop? Because I guess Timmy forgot how to run grain cart. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I do think it's the articulated tractor. I think there's always been an issue with it, so if we want to be serious about just combining away, I think we're gonna have to find a new solution for the grain cart tractor. Should be okay. I have no idea what this could sell for, but we might be able to figure something out. I mean, really all this tractor does is run grain cart and the roller. I think we could probably use just a front wheel assist type tractor for that even too, so I don't feel like we need a articulated tractor to do any of those jobs. But this should be that truck topped off. So just 2 trucks full for this, for probably what we have left in this field. We'll top this one off, and then whatever else we got, we'll dump in the peat. And then the rest of what's on the field will go into the peat. Is a better way of saying what I was trying to say. Away you go, Benny. Pull on up. Oh, that's right. I put the auto drive course on the wrong thing. So now he's going to turn around and go out there, and then he's just taking the long way, you know? Just burning some extra fuel. Appreciate that. I need to fix that off camera. But with all that being said, I was just looking at my the length of my recordings, and it seems like we got a pretty decent sized episode here, so I was thinking that maybe we could fit all of this into one video, but we're going to split her up into 2 parts. So I'm going to end it here by saying thank you for watching. Thank you to my YouTube channel members. As always, you guys are the best. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more action here on Eldred, Minnesota. Catch you in the next one.